they say, save the dregs for last. I know what you're thinking. I didn't know 1970s Paul McCartney did stand-up. Either that or Jesus has come back for a second go in the limelight. He's hoping I don't get crucified up here. No, my name's actually Will, and when I'm not earning my millions from my lookalike gigs, I'm an actor. I know, it's very exciting. It's glamorous. You can touch me. Don't touch me. I don't know if you know, some of you might know, actor actually comes from the Latin for unemployed. And, as a result, I have a fair amount of spare time. I thought I'd give stand-up a go, because I thought there's not enough existential dread in my life. It's only 5 days a week I wake up questioning every single decision I've ever made. Why not make it an even 7? As an actor, I've had a variety of careers, different jobs, etc. I thought I'd tell you about the first one I had outside of school. It was in Melbourne. That's in Australia. And I was 18, a little bit lost, a little bit insufferable. Don't worry, I'm much better now. Thanks. I was looking for work, and I saw this advert on a lamppost, which we can all agree is the best place to find legitimate employment. I think second only to a business card in a piss-soaked phone booth, or one of those online recruitment videos with the black flags in the background. So I applied for this job not really knowing what it was, and it turned out to be as a charity mugger. One of those. One of those people you see on the street with a clipboard and a smile and personal space issues. They'll give you a wave, you wave back, and you'll clothesline a passing moped driver just to get the fuck away from them. That was me. I did this job. It was a weird one. We'd get shipped out to various outskirts of Melbourne, all these dingy little towns. And when I say dingy, what I mean is that within the first 5 minutes of being in one of these places, we'd seen a teenager walk past with not one, but 2 open tubes of Pritt stick huffing away. The promising youth of tomorrow. Which is funny because it's not even the right sort of glue. It was a weird job. We would be representing a different charity every day, which never quite sat right with me, and you'd be doing it on commission as well. So one day we'd be representing an earthquake appeal. Day before that it was a mental health charity. The day before that it was like RSPCA. Fuck knows what it'd be the next week. The Royal Society for the Protection of Pandas with Gambling Debts. The Noble Trust for Actors with Too Much Spare Time. It's a cause quite close to my heart, that one. I will be passing a bucket round later. The colleagues were nice enough, but the management were just a little bit culty. Sort of relentlessly positive. Sort of like a Noel Edmonds on meth. It's a terrifying thought, I know. A little bit culty. You get the sort of standard management guff. You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. There's no I in team. We're all a family here. Praise our supreme leader who makes the sun rise in the sky. Standard management bullshit. I'm not saying these guys were pure evil. But there's definitely something sinister about a company that makes you turn up for 8 a.m. pep rallies. I know, even ISIS doesn't make you roll into the office till like 9:30. The Nuremberg rallies were after lunch, so a little bit culty, and I kind of got the distinct impression that I was being groomed. And I know it's hard to believe that somebody with this look knows the meaning of the word grooming. But I do, I've looked at a hairbrush. I had this feeling I was being groomed, and I only lasted 3 days at this job. And I was in the boss's car at the end of the 3rd day, and he was telling me, there's great things in my future, you're going to do great, we're going to take you to these special concerts, special events, all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, it sounds appealing enough, but I just couldn't quite shake the impression that it was all going to end with me being taken to their special compound for group sex and cyanide. So yeah, I told him thanks, but no thanks, not quite for me. Got a better offer from the Scientologists. And I got the fuck out of that car and ran away before they could put me in the boot. And yeah, so that was my first professional experience. Incidentally, it's also why I don't give to charity now. I just make a tit of myself on stage for 5 minutes at a time instead. It's much healthier. And yeah, that was my first professional experience. Still a lot better than my first acting experience, which ended with assaults by family members, a lung infection, and a class action lawsuit. But that's a story for another time. See you then.